Hi, I'm Troy Lauder, and welcome to another episode of Educating Ganawag Arizona.
And I'm Guajarani Jacobs, and on today's show we will be looking at sports in our schools, specifically one after-school program that has been creating a lot of buzz around town.
We also captured moments from the annual Hill Run, but first,
let's take a look at how community members are working hard to live like a champion.
Live Like a Champion program is both Tom Kalos and BJ Penn sat down and they really started to look at martial arts again, and they started to see how it was kind of moving away from a lot of the different philosophies and teachings that surrounded the martial arts. A lot of the philosophy was being lost, and he said, like, you're just watching a competition happening today, whereas there's a whole lifestyle that's supposed to surround martial arts as well. And so he's hoping that all of the schools involved will be able to apply something to their teams throughout the whole year. And so it's really like a one-year challenge to every team who's involved. And everything that's involved is you have to do environmental work, you have to do changing up your whole diet. The physical challenges are like doing 150 push-ups a day. And so every practice we try to incorporate that. It's like every day you're supposed to be living what the martial art is supposed to say that you're supposed to be doing, rather than just doing it an hour and a half at practice and then going to do something else. We have a lot of our trainers who are from the community, and they're all past graduates from the survival school. And every one of them all have a different experience in different martial arts. And we're hoping that throughout the year we're going to do a different martial art each month to give them a good grounding. And then halfway through we're going to start to pull it together more as like a mixed martial art. The way that we got to be a part of this program was it was just totally by chance. I was flipping through a magazine and I seen an ad for the Live Like a Champion project. And when I looked it up on the internet, I seen what the project was all about. And so I ended up sending an email to Tom Kalos, the guy who was pretty much the head of this whole project, and just not really thinking that we were going to get an answer back. But that night he called me back, and that's how we started talking. I let him know about the survival school, that we're an all-native high school, and that's what really got him interested, was that we were an all-native group that wanted to be a part of this project. The last time he checked, there was about 5,000 applications for this project, and they only chose 100 schools. And the survival school is one of those 100 schools throughout the world.
We are in our 5th month of the project. We started in January, and our crew is still going really strong. It's a one-year program, so it's going to go until the end of December. And some of the students will be graduating this year, so it's going to be more of a challenge for them to come back to the school, be involved, and learn to balance life as well as their recreational activities. Our year-end incentive is to actually go to Hawaii and train with BJ Penn himself. I think this is a private invitation by Tom Kalos and BJ Penn. And we're also looking to do a cultural exchange while we're out there. And it should be very rewarding for all of us. So we will be doing a lot of fundraising. We've done some fundraising activities so far, but we have a lot more to come. We're looking to build body, mind, and spirit. And through support for one another and getting out there and supporting our community members, they're building that. The students have to do 3 acts of kindness per day, random acts of kindness. And I mean, people have come to us. We've seen that elders need some help, so we've gone out and helped them. You'll see us running the bike path sometimes for practices. I mean, just getting out there, being seen, just becoming responsible young adults. And I mean, recently we had report cards. So some of them didn't do so well academically. As a result, we took away their equipment. So they're still here to train, but unfortunately they won't be doing any of the contact training until they can get their grades up and show that they've made an improvement.
The project being about them, it's a lot better to hear their perspective and what they're learning and the hardships that they're experiencing. And it's also good for themselves to be able to see it and to be able to hear it. And it's just to give updates and to let the community know who they are, what they're doing, and the challenges that they're facing, and what they're accomplishing through this project.
I'm Rasarawi Hemlock, and I'm 17 years old. One, I found out I was helping the community. Another one, it was just my older brother suggested it, and it sounded cool. Another one, I got to learn martial arts, and it helped me do things that I want to do, but I was always too lazy to get to. every month I quit something. So the first month I quit candy. The second month I quit soda. The third month I quit trying to mooch off my parents for money. Fourth was bacon, because there was a little kid at the cattery school who said he has to quit fried chicken, so I said I'll quit bacon. And I'm still figuring out one for this month.
Okay. How are the random acts of kindness going?
I'm always fairly nice, so it's not that hard. It just has so many benefits. Helping the community, going to Hawaii, learning martial arts, and just bettering myself.
My name is Rasistoni Macumber and I'm 17 years old. I've been watching UFC pretty much all my life and I've always been involved in different kinds of combat sports, and this just really appealed to me. Pain in the neck sometimes, have to cut down on some of the things, but it's got to be done. Other than that, training and everything else is going pretty good. I'm in better shape. I can run longer than I could before. Yeah, I'd say that's physically. I'll admit I slip up every now and then with the diet. Other than that, pretty much everything's going pretty good. I'm good at when we have to go help the kids at Cattery. We went to 2 different schools. We go to Cattery and go to Yanoha. At Cattery, we do clusters. We do different things. We work with the kids. At Yanoha, it's more traditional singing is what I'm helping with. Well, probably the biggest incentive for me personally is just being able to learn all the different techniques that we're being taught. As you probably know, we're supposed to go to Hawaii at the end of the year, and that'd be pretty cool, but really, I just want to learn everything I can.
My name is Daho Daniel and I'm 17. It's been 4 months and it's been fun, and I got a good workout, so I got everything I wanted. Right now we're learning Jeet Kune Do, which is Bruce Lee's martial art, which is pretty cool. And I've learned wrestling, Thai boxing, shadow boxing, and I don't know, probably a few other things. Those challenges, yeah, I'm still kind of lazy on those ones. Haven't been living up to them, but get better at them.
Anything that you have done?
I don't know, maybe just be less lazy. Normally I was super lazy, but now I'm just a little less lazy, so that's my challenge. It's just fun. That's my incentive, you know. I just want to stay in it because it's fun.
My name is Mike Williams. I'm 17 years old. I always wanted to be in good physical shape, and they told me it was about martial arts. I love that, and I just jumped on board. I've increased physically, mentally. I'm able to control stuff that I wasn't able to control before, because these aspects are about being able to be mentally and physically disciplined, and I find myself easier to control my emotions and my body. I'm more agile and everything now. I did a random act of kindness because they were encouraging it from the beginning, and I did one without even noticing that I did it. It was a random act of kindness was given to me that day. I was at the store, I left my wallet, and someone paid for my drink because I was like, where's my wallet? And then I went to the store that night and I had my money, and I seen a little kid. He was getting hot dogs, and him and his friend didn't have enough money, so I was just like, all right, gave it to them, and I only noticed that when I got home. I was like, I did my random act of kindness, because I didn't even notice that I did it. If I wasn't in this, I wouldn't have the friends that I have now, because I wasn't really friends with most of the people. I knew them, but I wasn't hanging out with them or anything. And I have a lot of friends that are in the community that aren't really they're not the best role models. So keeping me in this is keeping me out of trouble. Mentally, like I said a while ago, I'm able to control, because I have a short fuse. I can get angry really fast. And we were learning breathing techniques and how to clear your mind when you're getting angry. I still get angry, but I can bring my anger down faster without doing anything stupid. It's a really good project, and I'm encouraging kids younger than me, start it now. Keep your mind clear and do what you can, because every little bit counts.
Our message to the community is we're doing some great things. These students they're really stepping up and making Kahnawake what it should be. And you see them out there, just give them a hand. Give them a hand, say good job, because they deserve it.
Really what it's for is for these kids to be able to make a big difference in their lives and also in their community. And it's also, being that it's an international project, you know, they're really making a difference in the world. And that's why we're really hoping that the community really gets behind them with this. If there's any organizations in the community who kind of have a challenge for them, like that could personally develop them, but also have them give back to the community, you know. And like we told them, any challenge that's posed to them, the only time that they can challenge the rest of the community is when they meet it. So they have to meet their challenge first in order to challenge the community.